time. What was going through your head?
Confidence, and I was open. I looked at the clock and I was like, it's too late to go to the rim, so I might as well shoot it now.
Just like the game itself, it's back and forth, back and forth. Was your heart racing pretty much the whole game? Or?
Nah, because coming into the week, we knew it was going to be a big game, having big matchups all across the lineup. So we knew we was going to have to work harder than them, but it was a dogfight the whole game.
Being a team like Northside, what's that mean for the Snider
A lot.
basketball program?
They're a great team coming in with an undefeated record, and they're just a good team, and I know we're going to see them again.
This early in the season, there were a lot of questions about you guys. Everyone knows about Malik, but there were a lot of questions about new coach, the new talent, and what you guys are bringing to the table. What does tonight do to answer those questions?
Hopefully we woke a lot of people up because we've been working since the first day of school.
Tell me about the momentum you guys had now. You headed to the end of the season. You really just started playing this year. Last Friday, your first game. Now you got the holiday tournament coming up right around the corner. How key is that for momentum?
Coming in strong, don't let this game get to our head, keeping the same mentality.
Talk about this team and kind of the effort you guys put out there. It's definitely not a me-first team. Ball movement was good for you guys tonight. Everybody got involved. Everybody got some big open shots. Then at the end of the game, you hit your shot, you go to the fan section, then you go to the poster of Peyton. It's not a me-first mentality here at Snider. How important is that for your continued success?
We're all a family. We do it for Peyton.
What's the next step the people can expect out of Snider as you guys continue on this season?
Big things.
Just really high-level basketball, two great teams, just going at it, playing hard. Just really proud of the guys. There was a couple times there, obviously, especially at the end, where we slipped a little bit, and we could have slipped enough to a point where we gave the game away, but we just kept fighting and hit some big-time shots, and obviously that culminated with Mike at the end.
Coach, a ton of threes tonight for you guys. Was that the game plan going into?
Not necessarily. I think that's just kind of how it ends up sometimes. We have a lot of guys, I think, who are capable shooters, and Malik most certainly is one of those. Our mindset is to spread the floor, and they're a good defensive team. And good defensive teams make things tough, keep you out of the paint, and in a lot of ways that's what we were given, and that's what we took. Go ahead.
You played a lot of guys tonight, obviously. Wanted to keep fresh legs out there. Was that part of the game plan?
Absolutely.
To try to kind of wear them down maybe a little bit?
Absolutely, especially when Keon got his second foul, and he was going to be well rested into the second half. But what I'm proud of is two things. I thought everybody who played contributed, and I thought we went with one lineup for most of the fourth quarter and all of the overtime, and everybody was engaged on the bench. Everybody wanted to win, and that's buying into the roles, and that's coming together as a team.
How important was it to be confident going in there? That last couple possessions there, Jalen gets the tie of the game. How important was it to keep your composure down the stretch?
Oh, I think it was huge. We had no timeouts. I think the guys knew that, and just had enough composure to pass the ball ahead. We had two good looks, one on each corner, and I think that if that shot doesn't go in, I think maybe our mindset is different coming into another overtime. So we're glad it ended when it did.
Going forward for you guys, how important is this? Obviously, this team's got some big wins, this Northside team. You guys just starting out. How important is it, especially heading into the holiday tournament?
Well, I think it's huge. I think it's huge because we want to solidify ourselves as the team in Fort Wayne, and not to compete with Northside, but Northside have to compete with us, and to be able to establish that. And that's the identity of Snider basketball. So just more than anything, probably the mentality of it. We come in, we expect to win no matter who we're playing. We have a long way to go. We had a lot of turnovers. We settled a lot offensively. We were really, really sloppy. And with that, we beat an exceptional team. So we just have to make sure we keep focused on what got the job done and how can we continue to improve in areas where we need to.
You've already kind of talked about how you had a lot of contributors tonight. The questions come in the season. Everybody knew about Malik, and even when I talked to you before, the questions were, who else would contribute?
Absolutely.
How great is it for you to have other guys that step up like they did
Oh, it's
tonight?
huge. It's huge. And, from game to game, that could change. We had Demarius Ridley on the bench for most of the second half, and he had some huge threes, some huge shots in the first half. So we still have weapons. What I like is the unselfishness of the guys to be able to make the extra pass and to find the open man. And we should be a team who has a lot of guys in double figures. It's just how we have that weapons and we have that mentality.